Hold on, let me see something. What dude wants, huh? What do you want, Lee? Let me fix this shit. He got more than one on fix. Yeah, star. Mario Douglas. What the fuck you talking about? Did he trade Douglas? Fuck. I ain't got time to do that. He got to go read, bro. Yeah, and the other guy 22 too. Yeah. No, Gonzalez is a superstar. Beat the fuck out this nigga for me, please, on Cam. This is the second time a nigga done traded a player I asked for. When y'all play the anybody play the Steelers? Nat play 'em? Oh, about to play. Nat, please give everything you got to beat this nigga for me, please, dog. Please beat this nigga, son. Please beat this nigga, dog. These trade niggers. Mm. I'm just finding all type of shit out today, boy. Say again. I'm ready to search whenever you are, Nazo. All right. Mm. Oh shit. Hold up, Zol. I gotta back out. All right, so I'm ready.
Very good, Dwayne. Get your old printers and scanners still, right? Any kind of peripheral devices, copying, printers, scanners, other things.
I'm searching, so.
Folder right here. Also have some privacy settings for your contacts, calendars, photos, camera, microphone. I mean, I think everyone has experienced this, right? Is your device listening to you? You gotta say, yeah, right? I mean, I've had so many people tell me they were on their phone talking to somebody, and then all of a sudden they get some pop up on a browser that says, oh, you're looking for a white jacket, okay? Or you're looking for these kind of shoes.
And they got 2 games on?
So, they'll deny it.
Really, 3.
Who do you think is allowing them access to listen to your stuff? Who do you think is...
We find ourselves at the foot of the Rockies, Denver, Colorado, for this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Today, we've got an interesting Week 11 matchup on tap, as it'll be the Carolina Panthers taking on the Denver Broncos. And off we go from Denver. From a yard or 2 deep, here comes a return. And in hindsight, probably should have taken a knee as he only gets this out to the 16-yard line. Hooker to throw right away. This is Hamler on the receiving end. They'll get him to the ground at the 20, following a pickup of 4.
That was early on in my career. But the computers nowadays, I think it was Windows 98, keep trying to teach them on. And they didn't have all these accessibilities. Commenting there. So you notice I'm just glossing over these. It's not like you have to know how to do these utilities. There's time machine back. Time machine back. Can a Bill Joe computer get away from William Orange? It's not the computer, Alex. It's the operating system.
Look at this Carolina defense. It's quite a unit, that's for sure. Number 1 in the NFL against the pass.
Yeah, defending the pass hasn't been an issue for them. It's been stopping the run. And if they don't stop the run, they can't get back to their strength, which is guarding against the air attack.
The ball resting on the 20. Here's 2nd and 6. Off play action. Here's Hooker. That is caught by Cohen. And he's brought down at the 24 after a gain of 4. Now it looks like we've got a Bronco that's banged up on the play. We'll step aside and get a report when we come back to Denver. An early test, 2 plays in. This is 3rd and 2. Here's Hooker to throw it. And that is incomplete. Oh, he had a defender right there with him to force that to the ground. And 4th down now coming up.
Against against a team coming off a win just as your team did the previous week, you talk about being physical all game long. Sometimes being physical is just being on the spot and helping force the income.
And they're going to fake it from deep in their own territory. A little
That's how we rockin', Hazel.
there, but it doesn't fool them. And this defense delivers a turnover on downs on the very first drive of the afternoon. There are times to run that fake, and there are times to not run it, and this, without question, would fall in the latter category.
Well, I don't know about without question, partner. I think we should look at the analytics on this one because, oh, yeah, the analytics say, yeah, without question. You should have gone ahead and punted.
Patrick Surtain playing, so.
Now, not only did you not get it, and you really have no chance to, what a short field that you turn.
And he'll take this into the end zone. Touchdown, Carolina. Javonte Williams, his 8th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Panthers will jump on top with the game's first score here this afternoon. The extra point splits the uprights, and that makes the score 7-0. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And here comes a return from a few steps into the end zone. Oh, a dangerous return man showing it here. Still going past the 30. And he'll bring it back all the way. Touchdown, Broncos. That's a great response. You give up the first score of the game, but you go right down yourselves and get the equalizer.
I just had a flashback there. I remember playing in a game like that in college where one of my teammates had said in the media that week, the opposite team would be lucky to cross our goal line. They crossed it in the first minute of the game. On our first offensive play, we scored to answer back. Something similar to what we just saw there.
Very similar to what we just saw. Here comes the return from the very back of the end zone. And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. They are back over the 500 mark for the season. Got there with a win a week ago. Their second straight victory.
Well, they've definitely gotten better as this season has gone along. And from what I can tell, they know their roles. Everyone understands how they fit offensively, defensively. And this team now has an identity. And they're playing to it and playing well.
That's down the field for Jefferson.
Come on, man.
Incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
Zone coverage there, and they were playing deep. That makes
It depends, though, too, Cam. You need to be put them in practice if you're trying to get that what you call on.
It winds up incomplete.
Second and 10, a very chilly day here, but no snow. And I gotta say, if it's gonna be this cold, I want some.
Yeah, I did.
You should see Charles' face. He's looking at me like I'm crazy. And he'll push forward for a couple to the 34. But you look at this Bronco defense, they've been dreadful against the run. No getting around at number 32, dead last in the NFL.
They have tried all season long to fix all the things that they need to in the running game, and they have been successful so far. I'm wondering if this is a time to just sell out. Make sure you have 8 in the box every time and bring a 9th and sometimes even a 10th to try and stop them from running the ball.
Mm-hmm.
Here now, a third down and 8. Young quickly to the flat. Already out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. 13 yards on his first catch. It's a first down as well. If you're these receivers, you got to be ready, because when he's going to throw it quick on that RPO, he's going to throw it quick.
And this is why you spend time with your guy either in the offseason, during the week, the whole bundle. Because sometimes it's just telepathy. You both see the same thing, and he knows get the ball to him right away.
A couple of first downs on the drive already, as they'll go from the 47 now on first down. They try the left side here with Williams. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. 46 yards rushing for him now on just his first 3
Okay.
carries.
That's a nice run right there, able to get to the outside. And so many times defenses say, okay, we've got you hemmed in. But if you're running the football, at least you know where everyone is coming from. You don't have to worry about
This shit, Nat.
That allows you to run with a little bit more confidence as you traverse down the field.
It's Young off play action. Rolling to his right.
Come on, son. What is that?
It's easily intercepted. And they will finally
What is that, bro?
all the way down near the 40-yard line. So this is something we didn't see at all from this
Bullshit,
offense in the
bro.
victory last week. That's a turnover.
Like, what kind of pass is that? My feet was set.
In the opening quarter.
I love the surprise in your voice because it's exactly what you stated. Didn't see
That's
it
cool.
last
Fuck
week,
it.
but it was a key to their win. And it'll be a key to this game as well, protecting the football. Didn't get it done there.
Hooker now off play action. Flush to his right. He's got it complete to Diggs, right side. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. So 5 yards here, 5 on the play. And that will bring up second down. Clock rolling as we hit the midway point of this first quarter. They go play action. Here's Hooker. Buying time to his left.
That's an early scramble that can be viewed positively by either side. From the offensive point of view, it begins to establish it as a possibility to keep it on certain plays. And defensively, they avoided giving up a huge play in one of their first tests in containing a quarterback on the run.
So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down. On third down, Harrell. He's not going to get there. That won't even be close. It was blown up in the backfield. He lost 2, and it brings up 4th.
Just a simple run play there on 3rd and 1, but this D was up to the challenge and stopped them, bringing up 4th down.
On for the field goal, a 52-yard attempt.
And his kick is absolutely perfect. And they take the lead here now at 10-7. They got the turnover in great field position, but unable to do anything with it. And they're left taking the easy 3 on the field goal.
Yeah, you're right about that. A great chance at a short field touchdown. On a sudden change, you take the ball away. You expect your offense to put it into the end zone, but they'll take the 3 for now, even if they feel just a little bit let down.
And this will be brought out from the middle of the end zone. Oh, good-looking return set up here. And they finally get to him out near midfield, but he's all the way across the 45 to the 46.
We spent so much time talking about the physical side of the game. How about the mental side? They just gave up a field goal, but they didn't get down at all. Big-time return. They're set up to try and at least tie the game up.
This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go. And we'll see if they can bounce back from that last drive. In particular, if they can bounce back at the quarterback position, Charles, after throwing their first interception of the ball game.
Yeah, and some guys, you know they're going to want to try and get a big play right away and take control back. Others, they're going to look to hit a couple shorter passes, get a little momentum back that way.
But for the defense, that goal's not changing a bit. They want another pick.
You're exactly right about that. In fact, you've got to watch them a little bit because in coverage, they may cut down their gaps a little bit, maybe their splits a little bit in order to try and get to the ball even faster.
That throw by Young incomplete.
Even the greats in this game, and he certainly qualifies as one of them, they're going to have trouble if they continue to throw into double coverage.
He better be careful. Throwing into too much double coverage might have a couple of them picked off. They head to the line facing a 3rd and 7 following the incompletion on second down. To throw, Young. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. First connection there of the afternoon for those two, and it's good for a first down.
Here we go. Here we go.
They'll run out of the gun here. Williams has some strong running there as he's down just shy of the 20 on the edge of the red zone.
It's a gain of 10. First down, Panthers.
Young looks to throw on first down. And his throw here is incomplete.
Offense was moving them a little bit, had them back on their heels, but they earned a brief pause by forcing the incompletion. That gives them a quick chance to regroup and try and mount a stand before they're backed up even further.
Young's incompletion on first down leads to a 2nd and 10. From the gun, it's a run for Williams. And he will take it across for a Panthers touchdown. Javonte Williams with career touchdown number 75. And the Panthers have retaken the lead. Extra point right down the middle. And the lead is now 14-10.
14. Broncos 10.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. Taken at the goal line.
The Broncos take over first and 10 at their own 16-yard line.
Denver offense at the line, ready to go. Well, partner, fast forward with me for a second. Remember, next week they have the open week, so they're going to get some extended rest. Does that change how they manage the rest of this one?
I think it does a little bit, but not by too much, because you're right. You get the extra rush, you get a chance to heal up and kind of do a little bit of a reset for this team. But it's also 7 extra days to think back to the last time you were on the field. So now, a little more importance on what they're getting done because they carry it with them for essentially 2 weeks.
Flushed out right. And seeing no options, he just tosses this one away incomplete. Now that'll bring up 2nd down. The Broncos hit 3-7 now in the year. They were winners their last time out, so they'll be looking to make it 2 in a row.
And so much about football, partner, comes down to mindset. Being in the right frame of mind, and the best way to get in that good frame of mind, winning. So they come in feeling good. They've got the home crowd behind them. I think they're going to be tough to beat in this one.
So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. Now a handoff up the middle. Harrell. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. A 10-yard pickup, and it's enough for a Broncos first down.
That's pretty much meat and potatoes right there, wasn't it? Just go right at them and let your big horse charge up the middle. Not too fancy there, was it?
Nothing fancy at all, challenging that defense, and on that go-around, the offense won the challenge. Yeah, boy, it is tough to bring him down that time. He surges forward. He's going to get a full 6 out of that. 2nd down.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd down.
An entertaining start to this one. More to come on EA Sports.
14. Broncos 10.
Second quarter about to begin from Denver. It's the Broncos in possession of the football as they've got it with a 2nd and 4 coming up. The slot man in motion right. Now Hooker. He'll buy some time right, and he will slide to a stop. He does have the first down. That'll go as a pickup of 8.
As he came to the line of scrimmage, he knew he didn't need much to reset the chain, so when he saw the space he needed, no hesitation. He went to the marker and got his guys a first down.
And here's a quick throw to Hamler on the edge. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. Here's Hooker. He's going to leave this for his running back. It's complete. And he'll be out of bounds, able to get it down to the 25 there. That one a first down pickup of 8.
But he's certainly done a nice job spreading the ball around on this drive. This time he gets it out to his back, and it's another nice play and another first down. They got the defense on their heels a little bit. They're reacting instead of being aggressive and making plays.
And not much of a hole there as he gets it down to about the 24-yard line. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9. Hooker. Dancing to his left. And he's taken down. Trying to do a little too much. Getting outside of the pocket. And it results in a sack. Brian Burns flying in there and dropping it for the sack.
Okay, was it a breakdown in protection? Did the running back not pick him up? What does it really matter? Sometimes it's just a great play made by the defense. Big-time sack.
Come on.
So here's a 3rd and 14.
Trap 60.
Throwing. Hooker. Under pressure, they got him again. And Daniil Hunter, he's the one who gets in there and brings him down to the ground. Cameron Dicker on now to try the field goal. And quite a bit of pizza in this box. It's a 53-yard attempt. And this one looks good. It is good. Right down the pipe. And the lead is down to 1 now, 14-13. So the margin shrinks there as they get the field goal to draw them a bit closer here in the second quarter.
Yeah, nice snap, nice hole. They just want to keep this game close, so give them credit for finishing that one off with 3.
And the decision to bring it out, not a good one, as he's tackled at the 15. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out. Oh, he rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. How about this? And the return will stop right around the 25. He has just been a load for opposing offenses to account for now. 8 interceptions on the year.
I love that number because I always think of center field. You know, when I hear 8, because that's the position you write in the scorecard in baseball. And what do good center fielders do? Take away all the alleys, right? They range deep and make a whole lot of great catches.
And the running lane's non-existent in this first half as they'll stop him behind the line.
I have a feeling they'll stay committed to running the football, especially on the early downs. They just haven't had a whole lot of success just yet.
So now they have to contend with 2nd and 13 after the first down run goes backwards. Hooker's going to throw it. Had his hands on it, but dropped it. The rookie making a little bit of a rookie mistake. 3rd down. Fair to say, hasn't been his best game throwing the football, but also not getting a lot of help out there either.
Yeah, you nailed it pretty well, you know. He's got to throw it better, got to get more help, Obviously one that should have been caught. They've got to find a way to bring those two elements together so they can make some progress in this one.
And now the third down throw incomplete as well.
Oh, that's going to hurt a bit because they needed to come through with a completion there. Now a drive that started with great field position is facing fourth down.
A 44-yard attempt.
And his kick is indeed good, but now there is a penalty marker on the field, so let's see what this is about. Well, they got the ball already. They're not going to risk the yardage and running another fourth down. They decline it.
What was that they taught you in law school, that possession is 9/10 of the law?
I didn't go to law school.
Oh, you didn't? I thought you did. Well, I'm going to give that to you anyway. Possession is 9/10 of the law, and it's 9/10 of this game, too. Having the football counts.
You're so litigious. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. And he cannot get away, and Young will go down. So that complicates things a bit here. 18 yards to go now on second down. Now here's Young. And pressure coming, and they got him once again. That winds up pushing him back 11 yards on the sack. And that'll bring up third.
So, Brandon, we sat in with a lot of coaches, and when they talk about things they want to accomplish offensively, I'm not sure that sack and sack are on their play sheet.
Back-to-back sacks have this place in a frenzy as they line up again, third and long now. Now Young. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
So many times we talk about coverage, about a defender running with a receiver, but a big part of it is understanding where the football is, finding it. In this case, when it arrived, it wasn't a surprise, and he was able to bat it away.
So from their own end zone here, this kicks away. Taken right around the 44. It'll be a net of 40 yards there following a 43-yard punt, 3-yard return, and the Broncos take over, first down and 10. The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. They have the game here followed by the open date on their calendar next weekend. And Charles, this is a crew that you have to think really is relishing the opportunity. And now this is intercepted. My goodness. And the Panthers are going to have the short field here as they'll take over right at the 50. So good starting field position for him here as they come up first and 10 right at the 50-yard line. A throw left side to start out. That's complete. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. 22 yards on the catch and run, a first down.
And this was a nice example of an offensive coordinator scheming his guy open. Just a little underneath route, just trying to free up some space. And it worked awfully well. Got him not just space, but plenty of room to run after the catch to pick up really nice yardage.
Pretty good results here on the first down run as he takes this forward for about 6.
That was a good run, and it got to the second level. And what I mean by that is that's where the linebackers usually play. First level being the defensive front, last level being the secondary. But the strong safety position ended up making the tackle. And oftentimes, we call them a hybrid. Combination defensive back, combination linebacker. We saw the linebacker make the stop.
And he's taken down after a gain of 3 as they move it from the 22 to the 19. They'll get to the line here, but remember, it's also third down. They'll try and run for it. Here's Williams. And he'll take this into the end zone. Touchdown, Carolina. Javonte Williams on his way to a monster game. 3 first-half touchdowns. And the Panthers will take the lead here in the final minute of the first half. Point after, right down the middle. And the lead is up to 5. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And we'll see a return here from the end zone. And he's probably realizing he should have stayed in the end zone as he can only muster a return to the 14-yard line. Denver offense at the line, ready to go. A slim deficit here in a one-possession game. Not much time left, obviously. We'll see if they can march this down the field, at least get 3 and take some momentum. And the ball is knocked out, and it's picked up by the Panthers. Well, they're going to take over right there at the 22-yard line.
You can admire his willingness to sacrifice his body to try and pick up the first down, and I do. But let's face it, you know his coaches are going to warn him about diving or extending for a marker for this exact reason. So much easier to have the ball knocked free when you're extended like that. So if you're going to dive, you got to make sure you secure the football, which he didn't.
And they're going to get him. He's sacked back around the 28. Now the Panthers going to use the first of their timeouts, as the clock will stop with 18 seconds to go in the first half. Sacks, a growing theme in this first half. This is 2nd and long. Young. And it'll be intercepted. And the Broncos are going to get the football here as the ball will come out to the 20.
That's a beautiful read there by the safety. It's zone coverage, so he's just going to sit back and watch. He knows he can't get beat deep because he has the end line to protect him. So he can react to everything in front of him, and he makes a great break on the football and comes down with the interception.
Yeah, they're just going to run it here up the middle. An anxious moment or two there, but they do get him down. First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gunn, getting set for quarter number 3 here.
Cameron Dicker to kick off.
The Panthers out in front, and they will get the football first. Second half action underway. This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go. And, Charles, they've got the lead. I would imagine the overall halftime tone was a positive one, but what do you think the talking points were in the locker room?
Well, if there were 3 talking points at the half, partner, all of them were about turnovers because they were pretty loose with the ball. Otherwise, this lead could be even bigger. Now, I don't think that they overly harped on it, but I think they told them, guys, if you want to keep calling those plays that are exciting, you've got to take care of the ball. Otherwise, we may have to dial things back a little bit.
Young. Looking left side, and it's complete. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. A first down there on a pickup of 25. And defensively, they were in zone coverage there. Do you have to be a little careful? You're losing, playing against a good quarterback like he is, to not play too much zone?
Yeah, you have to be careful about how much time you're giving up. I think it's a good point you just brought up. So maybe if you still want to play zone, you go to a zone blitz scheme. And you can drop anyone out of your defensive front, defensive end, defensive tackle. It doesn't matter. You just exchange someone to bring more pressure towards the quarterback and still try and cover downfield. That's a really nice, tough run inside, and they gained 5 yards on it. And to be frank about it, most offenses don't expect to get 5 yards on a play call like that. So when they do, they go back to their huddle with a little pep in their steps. They're starting to think that they're starting to dominate the line of scrimmage.
Young off the play fake. And too much juice. It'll be out of bounds, incomplete. Throwing the football, he's not as sharp as he was last week when he was over 70%. Right now, he's under 50%.
Well, that comes from extra game film, extra time. You know those guys watched him all week, saw how precise he was, and constructed a defense to try and chip away at that, and thus far they've been successful.
They come up now 3rd and 5 following the incomplete pass. Now the Broncos are going to take a timeout. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this 3rd quarter. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Young will set to throw. And that's going to be incomplete. The contact there enough to jar that ball free. And it brings up 4th down.
And those two just have been in sync thus far. They've done a nice job against him, but still, with his talent, you would expect them to have more completions to him in this game.
So coming on now is the field goal unit. They're going to try for 3, and he'll need all the leg he's got here. They'll spot it at the 47, so call it a 57-yard attempt. And this is good from 57 yards out. That was bombs away right there. And that'll push the lead up to 8. Well, looking at it from a defensive perspective, that keeps the deficit very, very manageable. You know, all things considered, not a bad job on the defensive side. I would say that you've pointed out something pretty good right there, and that is you actually have both sides happy with that exchange. You know, happy in quotes, of course. One team, hey, we've kept it within range. The other side saying, hey, we put points on the board and did stretch out the lead. Let's see how this one turns out. Yeah, still bottom line, though, 3 points for the opening drive of the 3rd quarter.
The Broncos take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. And their deficit a little wider now than it was at halftime following the field goal a moment ago.
But the goal is still the same because you know they want to come out, establish a rhythm in the second half, and get going. Make no mistake about it, though. Kicking field goals, not in their game plan. They need to get the ball in the end zone.
So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. They'll keep it on the ground. Harrell. Now he's free at the 35. He may go. And all the way home for a Broncos score. A big play there. His 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Broncos have come back to make it a 2-point game.
We know it's primarily a passing league now, but anytime a runner breaks one like that, you've got to have a secondary that can find a way to it and find a way to get him on the ground. Absent of that, he's going to find the end zone every time.
And now the offense is going to stay out there as the Broncos will go for 2. Hooker wants to change the look. And they don't get it. They tried for the 2-point conversion there, but unsuccessful. So after the touchdown, here's Dicker out to kick this one off. Now this will be returned from deep in the end zone. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Costs him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. Last time out, you remember their drive stalled, but thanks to their kicker, booted a long field goal to at least get them 3. Now here they'll try to do better and find the end zone.
And in our experience, how much fun is it for coaches to know that they've got a kicker who can nail it from long distance? Now the hard part is, as an offensive play caller, you don't want that in your head too much where you're relying on it, and he goes out and gets the job done for them. But I'm quite sure he would be content to just kick extra points from here on out.
Yeah, absolutely no question. I think his teammates would be okay with him just kicking the extra points as well. Now a give up the middle to Williams. And a 5-yard gain gets him to the 42.
If you're a coach, you'll absolutely take that run every time on first down because it really sets you up to go in a number of directions here on second.
Second and 5.
Check, pitch. Smash, smash. Check, smash.
They'll stay on the ground with Williams. And he's dropped just before the line to gain. 4-yard pickup leaves him with 3rd and 1.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time, and making it work.
On 3rd down, here's Williams. Boy, no chance as he was met and dropped behind the line there. And how about the call here? They need 2 yards in their own territory on 4th down, and they're going to go for it. They're going to try and throw. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he is going to have a Panthers first down. And they pick it up rather easily. A gain of 9 on 4th and 2. Give them credit. They knew what they wanted to dial up on 4th. They executed it for 9 yards, and the offense stays out there. Now a man who's been busy this afternoon, it's Williams. And he'll get this down only to about the 46. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
So where'd all that running room that he had in the first half go? Because it looks like it's drying up a little bit here. Someone made some adjustments, it appears, at least on this drive.
From the 46, here's the 2nd down and 9. Young to throw it. Escaping the pressure right. He's got this to Williams, complete. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop him. A very nice pickup of 33 yards. So how about this for field position after the big play? Inside the 15 now as they come up on 1st and 10. They give it to Williams, running right. A strong running. Showed off the juke, but still corralled shy of the 5 at the 6-yard line. 134 yards rushing for him now as his sensational afternoon continues. From the 6 now on 2nd and 3. Up the middle, it's Williams. And he's going to blow his way in for a Panther score. Javonte Williams, a 6-yard touchdown run as his guys are able to extend their lead. Extra point splits the uprights, and that makes this a 9-point game.
BRoncos 22.
The Carolina kick team is out there ready to go, and they kick this one away. And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And he won't get this to the 20-yard line as he's down at the 19.
At their own 19-yard line.
Denver offense at the line, ready to go. And here we are almost through 3 quarters of play, and this passing game still has not really found any kind of rhythm.
Put it mildly, because they're not even over 100 yards yet. And in today's NFL, where it's a pass-first league, that is quite surprising. Not many teams patient enough to stick with the run. Everybody wants to advance the ball through the air. They've got to get their timing back.
Mustang 19. 60 Maverick. 60 Maverick. Ready.
From the gun, it's Hooker. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Cohen. And he'll get this up to the 34-yard line. Off play action. Here's Hooker. The Panther rush too strong. They get there and take him down. That one will set him back nearly 10 yards here on first down on the sack. But defensively on the previous play, they gave up a pretty good chunk of yardage, but right there, they got a good portion of it right back.
And if we just flip it around from the offensive perspective, took a nice step forward, and how about a couple of leaps backwards after that play? They've got to figure out a big call coming up here to try and gain that yardage back.
A second down pass play there, but it's incomplete. So they'll get a little extra time to come up with his third down play as we played 3 quarters. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. The Broncos on third down. Not good. 0 for 4 thus far. This will be 3rd and 19.
Buffalo 18.
Here's Hooker to throw it. Oh, that's into double coverage and intercepted. Picked off by Martin Emerson. And they will finally stop him, but a great return. Gets that football all the way down to the 16-yard line.
At the 16-yard line.
So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10. They'll send a receiver in motion to the left. Following the interception, Young eluding the pressure right. It's caught on the right side, Williams. And he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line. All that for a 2-yard gain, 2nd down. He was out there waving his arms, and when you got a quarterback out of the pocket looking for any help, I guess waving the arms is helpful.
It certainly is, because you got to get his attention, because now you're in scramble drill. So everyone's adjusting their routes, finding open space, and he found the right spot for the completion.
2nd down and 8. Out of the pistol, here's Williams. A yard in the wrong direction makes 3rd down tougher. 3rd down and 9.
Well, that was one of the few times they've been able to contain him thus far. He's over 100 yards for the game, but he lost a bit off his total on that carry.
They'll come up now 3rd and 9. To the right side and complete to Jefferson. Touchdown, Panthers. Justin Jefferson. A 15-yard touchdown grab. And the Panthers are closing in on a 3rd straight win as they widen the gap further here in the 4th quarter. Listen, that Panthers offense, they're going to stay out there and go for 2. And Young's going to throw for this.
What the fuck is that pass, bro? What is that pass? That's not even in a row.
Most teams do in their 2-point attempt, they pass the ball. Instead, it gets intercepted. And remember, if you pick it off, you get to take it all the way back.
It ain't the O-line that.
Yourself, right?
Yeah, not the case there, but that's why you got to be really
that shit don't really.
throws, especially to the outside.
I got stars in this league. I got stars all across my O-line, son. The niggas will be getting back that, son.
Team is out there ready to go, and they kick this one away.
Yeah, he tripping, son. That's crazy, son. That's crazy.
And the decision to bring it out, not a good one, as he's tackled at the 15.
In this position, trying to get back into the game, teams are looking for a spot.
Yeah, nigga be blocking.
That's not what they got, though. They got a setback and
all right,
they have
now.
a long field to cover if they want to try and put points on the board.
They'll start on the ground here on first down. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. And quickly, they get to the line.
First and 10 at the 31-yard line.
Hooker to throw on first and 10. And Diggs has it. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. It's another first down and what'll be a gain of 21 yards.
Good yardage on the
Oh,
completion.
Lord Jesus. That's why my
niggas
niggas doing that shit.
Do understand a field goal is not going to do them any good. My guess, they're going to press the ball downfield as far as possible, try and throw it into the end zone and get a score because they know they've got to get that done and get the ball back as quickly as possible.
And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. Looking to throw, Hooker. And he's just going to get rid of this thing. To no one here, he throws it away. And now it's third.
And a smart play there. He's probably saying, I wish I would have done that on the last drive instead of throwing the interception.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. In motion right, that's Hamler.
Seven Pirates! 19 tight! 19 tight!
Now on third and long, they'll look to throw. And that will be incomplete as well. What a difference a week makes. Last week he hit on over 80% of his passes. This week he's down under 50%. What do you see as the difference?
Well, I think we're used to seeing a drop. If someone's over 80%, they're not going to hold that number, not in this league. But a drop under 50%, that just tells me that the defense has spent a lot of extra time on game films and came up with a really good plan to try and chip away this time.
He is going to have a Broncos first down. And they convert in style right there. A big play on fourth and long. Now Hooker. Flush to his right. And out of bounds right around the 20. The improv on the scramble there gets him 6, and it'll be second down.
You know what I like about that play? He didn't try to do too much on first down. He took what the defense gave him, put together a solid gain to bring up second and manageable. Now they have a couple of plays to pick up just a few yards and a new set of downs.
They try to throw on second down, but this one is incomplete.
Brings up third down and 4.
This will be play number 9 of the drive here as they need 4 yards on third down. Here's Hooker.
Good shit, boy.
It's going to be incomplete. The coverage too good there. The contact popped the ball free, and it's fourth down.
Once you get into the red zone, space is at a premium for receivers to try and operate and shake themselves free. That one's incomplete.
And they're indeed going to go for it here on fourth down. So trailing here in the last quarter. Let's see how this plays out. They'll go for it. Hooker. Oh, it's intercepted. A drive killer there. And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. And he will bring this one back. It's a pick six for a Panther touchdown. Little choice, Charles, but to go for it right there, and that pick six will be the icing on the cake.
Yeah, you don't know how many more possessions you're going to get, so really you're almost at the point of no options. Have to go for it. Bottom line, though, is defenders know that as well. They know you've got to throw the football. Had the right defense call, able to make a nice play on the ball, and that's all she wrote.
Extra point right down the middle, and the lead opens up now to 22 points. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick six, and now the kick is away. And here comes a return from a few steps into the end zone. And the decision to bring it out, not a good one, as he's tackled at the 15.
In this position, trying to get back into the game, teams are looking for a spark from their special teams. That's not what they got, though. They got a setback, and they have a long field to cover if they want to try and put points on the board.
Dragon 60.
Throwing after the interception. Hooker. And that one off the mark behind him. Incomplete.
That incompletion is not a surprise with the way that this one has gone, and the frustration, the body language is evident everywhere. This team, they've really been put through the ringer in this one.
Hooker throwing again on second down. And his pass is intercepted for the fourth time today. And a terrific return there. They're finally able to crowd him down near the 11-yard line. Now a 1st and 10 at the 11. Now carry number 20 of the game. Here's Williams. And he'll be taken down here at about the 11. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
Defensively, we always know that he is tough in run support, and I think the way that he gets there is he understands what an offense is going to do before the ball's even snapped. A great job of scouting prior to the game, then reading, reacting, and taking the right path.
What's that, Emily?
And they're going to speed things up here.
Which one? And what league? Yeah, I played them. Yeah, I beat him.
Right. And they go the wrong way on this one. Yardage back at the 12. That winds up being a 4.
Yeah, he decent. He decent. He it ain't like no one way he go play though, to be honest with you.
And his kick is good.
But he go hit you in them flats if you
Well, ultimately not really sure
if you leave that shit though for sure.
They'll take the 3 and they
I can see you the game though.
Yeah, this one's already wrapped up, but you and I both know if you're an offensive coordinator, you never let up on the gas unless the head coach tells you to do so. And maybe you've actually clicked him off in your headset so you can keep plays and trying to add to this lead.
You can look for me, please.
Carolina kick team is out there ready to go, and they kick this one away. And this is going to be returned from the middle of the end zone. And not a good return at all. Down inside the 10, all the way back at the 7.
Good.
In this position, trying to get back into the game, teams are looking for a spark from their special teams. That's not what they got, though. They got a setback, and they have a long field to cover.
Good, that nigga.
Points on the board.
The Broncos on the field ready to start their next drive. And just looking ahead, it would appear that bye week is coming at the right time. They'll have 2 weeks to chew on this one, though probably not one that they want to chew on. A poor performance from start to finish.
He got that pick.
Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. Now 2nd and 5.
Come on, man. I cannot be in this.
Hooker.
Put it down.
Drops it incomplete, and their struggles continue here. Another throw there off the mark, and obviously he's battled all of the interceptions.
Who?
Things just haven't been true to form for him. I don't know. What do you think's going on out there, CD?
That's a great question, and my suspicion is...
Got one.
This turns into disaster. He's not going to get forward.
Got one. Fucking right. Need one more.
Things are just going from bad to worse now. It's a safety that does him in here, and that is one frustrated offensive unit.
They can't get out from under their own shadow right now. I mean, I know this is the NFL, NFL, but could you imagine a college crowd right now? Imagine what they'd be doing. They'd be chanting, "Start the bus," because they think this one is over.
He trying to give him away to somebody else, dog. He ain't fucking with us.
This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go. And this one has gone pretty well to form. They've come in, had little problem thus far, and now they'll try to polish things off into fourth. He's got him in, complete. And he's going to be out of bounds all the way down inside the 15. A big play there for Carolina. 62 yards.
And even with the game seemingly in hand, they're continuing to fire away, pressing the ball down the field. Listen,
why are you trying to get rid of what you call it?
Reason to go away from it now.
A real field flipper there, as all of a sudden they've got a first down in the red zone. Young here to throw. Sliding out of the pocket.
Come on, son.
Intercepted for the 4th time today. There he goes left side.
How the fuck the DB read this shit better than the receiver, son? That shit's stupid, son. Son, the nigga standing in front of him and didn't move. The cornerback reacted, the receiver didn't. That shit gay, bro.
And now they get a pick six.
Man.
Yeah, they actually added to some of their nice play throughout this ball game. A good effort by them to secure another interception on this one. A better effort to take it all the way back for 6.
Good luck.
An exceptional effort to match the opposition's pick six earlier in this game.
Oh my god, bro. Anytime I roll out, I'm just gonna throw that bitch away. That shit just, it's blowing me, the picks that they throwing when I roll out.
And here comes a return from the middle of the end zone. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23.
Huh? What you mean, this game?
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. They're looking at a 3rd straight win here if they can hold on. He'll be brought down by the Broncos. It's a sack. Now the Broncos will use their 3rd and final timeout as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play.
Oh man, I need one more sack, baby. I need one more sack, Bono. One more sack. Let's get it.
And Young's going to throw it here. They'll roll him out right. And he's left with no option here but to throw it away.
And that's a lesson learned from the previous drive. Last time he forced one, and it turned into a pick six. Here, he knows better, and he just throws that one away.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Flushed out right. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Perfect.
Really did a nice job improvising there, extending the play, hoping someone would come open downfield, but they never did.
Perfect.
Here's the Panthers punter now, as he'll kick it away for the 2nd time. He'll send this one into the mile-high air, and it's a good one. And this will be down by a member of the kicking team just outside of the 30-yard line.
At their own 31-yard line.
Denver offense at the line, ready to go. Facing a big 4th quarter deficit here, things not looking good. You know, this offense, though, they've been in the top half of the NFL so far this season, but in this one, their defense has really struggled. Throwing on 1st down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
This has been a rough one, to put it mildly, for him, and after this one's done, you just feel like at the post-game press conference, this team's going to have a lot of questions and definitely not a lot of answers.
Hooker's throw pulled in by Jefferson. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. Now they got to get to the line quickly. On 1st and 10, Hooker. Oh, what a heck of an effort there as he'll make the diving catch. Now the Panthers going to use the 1st of their timeouts. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages.
First and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Hooker's going to throw it. And going right back to Hamler. And he gets us down inside the 35 before going out of bounds. It'll be a gain of 5, and it's second down.
At the 33-yard line. It's a gain of 5. Brings up second and 5.
60 Mavericks, 60 Mavericks, 79 Broncos.
Throwing. Hooker. He's got the connection downfield to Hamler. Touchdown, Broncos. KJ Hamler, 34 yards. And the Broncos have got it back to a 2-score game here in the 4th. Extra point up and good by Dicker. And that cuts this lead down to 13. Here's Dicker now as he'll send this one away. So a teammate picking him up there, that was nearly disaster.
And the way that you coach these things, you want to make sure you have eyes towards the return guy because you want to make sure that the catch is secured. A lot of teams do that. They have at least one guy. Okay, you're responsible for making sure he secures the catch. He's not always the one that makes the recovery, but he can always sound out the alarm. Hey, ball's on the ground. We've got to get it back.
And what is going on here? Are they serious? First down, and they're in punt formation. Averaging 50 yards a boot so far as this one's away. Yeah, this is going to be touchdown.
Come on, man.
What a gift here. That's going to set the return team up in the red zone already. And now hang on here. The door, can you hear it? It's a little open.
Or is that the squeaky hinges that I'm hearing right now? Yeah, the door.
Is that too high pitch?
No, not at all. The door is open a little bit. It's almost like when you told those horror stories on the camping trip, right? And now, look out.
Yeah.
We got a little bit different look on the game at this point.
Big momentum swing here in the 4th on the punt fumble. That one
Fuck, man.
here is incomplete, and that is how this one will come to an end. And as this defense walks off the field, they can do so with their heads held high. What a